Francine and Ginger.
Hi, kids. I'm so glad to be here in the treehouse with you. It is always a special time. Thank you. Oh, it's fun to be in the treehouse and learn more about Jesus. Don't you love learning about Jesus? Jesus is my special friend. Is he your special friend too? Yeah. And Jesus was always very often busy healing people. And this is no exception in this story. It takes place with a centurion. Now, he had a wonderful servant. And this centurion, do you know what a centurion has in charge of? Do you know what he's in charge of? What is he in charge of?
A Roman centurion army.
You're right, an army of at least 80 soldiers. You're right. And so he had one servant that he really liked, and he was very sympathetic to the Jewish community. Now, his servant had palsy. Do you know what palsy is?
No. What?
It's like a weakness it is a sickness, but it makes your muscles really weak and it causes paralysis and you just can't do much more. And so he was so sick because after a while it affects your spinal cord and your brain, and he was really worried that his servant would die. And so he knew the Jewish community. Now, this centurion was very special. He wasn't like most centurions. Most centurions were mean to their servants and cruel and would hurt them and say, oh, you're not doing a good job, and beat them even. But this centurion, he loved his servant and he really wanted something special. He wanted him to be healed. Now, also, this centurion saw the Jewish community. And he really appreciated the Jews because they were worshiping who?
God.
They were worshiping God, and they had some kind of peace that he didn't have. And so he went over to the Jewish community and he said, can you folks in the Jewish community, can you ask Jesus to heal my servant? So, what do you think the Jewish community did? Yes, Brighton.
They asked Jesus to heal the centurion's servant.
You're right. So they go and say, Jesus, he is beloved. He has helped us build the synagogue. Now, in this case, building the synagogue might have meant that he helped support or buy or pay for the synagogue to be built or to keep it up. And so he said, he's really worthy. You've got to do something for him. And the centurion, he just wanted Jesus to heal his servant. And he just didn't feel like he was worthy to even go to Jesus. And so word comes back to the centurion, Jesus is on your way to your house. And the centurion's like, no, wait. I can't go myself. He sends another messenger to go find Jesus and says, Jesus, I'm not worthy. But again, the centurion is convicted that he himself needs to go possibly and find Jesus and say, Jesus, I'm not worthy for you to even come. Just speak the word and I know my servant will be healed. Can you imagine that kind of faith? That's a lot of faith. He understood the power of your word. That's interesting. Let's go into our Bible story, and I would like to be able to see it here. Let's find our Bible story and see what it may have been like.
Jesus of Nazareth, please wait. Lord, have mercy on my master's young servant. He is lying at home paralyzed and in great pain. My master is deserting, for he loves this nation and has built us a synagogue.
A Roman, why would he be asking for Jesus?
Huh? He isn't. His servant's doing all the begging. Typical.
I will come and heal him.
Thank you, Jesus. Now follow me and I'll take you to the house.
Wait, Lord, please. Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. Therefore, I did not even think myself worthy to come to you. But say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man placed under authority, having many men serving me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it.
The truth is, this man has more faith than anyone I found, even in Israel. Go your way, and as you have believed, so it will be done for you.
Thank you.
Can you imagine having that much faith? He had total faith in God that he could just speak the word and his servant would be healed. He didn't ask for a sign or like, how do I know that my servant's going to be healed? He just believed. Wow. You know, it takes a lot of faith. How do we grow our faith? What are some things that we can do to grow our faith?
We pray and read the Bible.
Read the Bible and pray. Yes,
Go
Alshaba.
to church and sing some songs.
Sing some songs.
Jesus.
Now, what happened to the centurion's servant?
He was healed.
He was healed. He was sick. You know, sometimes when we have trials and situations that are troubling us, that is when our faith grows. When we still believe in God, in spite of the trials, that grows our faith. Did you know that? It's even in hardships that our faith grows. God is more worried about, yes, the centurion's servant was sick, but Jesus was more worried about his faith and growing his faith. And so we need to be able to grow our faith like the centurion. I'm so glad for that. You know, I'm thinking that sometimes, have you ever had a story in your life where your faith was tested?
Yeah.
What's something that, could you share a time? Like for me, it's asking for something and you don't have it. Do you know?
No, I do something that Jesus answered, though.
Okay, well, that's okay. You want to share it?
Yeah. I had a Band-Aid on, and I hate pulling it off because it tears skin, which hurts. And so I prayed to Jesus that he'd help me get it out. And then I rubbed soap on it, and then I put in some water, and then I tried pulling it off, and I pulled it off without it hurting.
That's good. And that, you know, when we have water bottles, it takes faith that you know that the water in the water bottle is clean, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Brighton?
This is in answered prayer. So when we were driving, a deer was crossing, and then we hit the deer, and
Oh, no.
thankfully we were safe.
And you were thankful that you were safe. But that built your faith that God was still protecting you in spite of the deer. Is that what you're trying to say? You know, God is always wanting to protect us. One more, quickly.
That like I had a loose tooth once, and like we were doing our Bible time, and like I didn't want it to bleed so much and like hurt so much, and like I was eating a peanut butter sandwich as a snack for it, and then like when I took a bite, then my tongue just touched a teeny piece of it and my tooth, and it fell right down, and hardly no blood came out.
That was something to be thankful for. You know,
It was like,
even the small details of a tooth or even finding a lost tooth, Jesus is in the business of growing our faith, and I'm so glad for that. I have something in that basket. Can somebody go get that basket for me? Go ahead, Brighton. I have something in that basket, if you can bring it to me. And you know what? It's talking about growing our faith. Thank you, Brighton. And I have something here, and I'm going to move these things. I'm going to make some clearance. And I have a piece of paper, and I'm going to put these books on end.
We have that.
You have that book? I love reading books, don't you? And I have a book like this. And I'm going to put my paper on it. And I'm going to put this on it. What happened?
It fell.
Why did it fall?
Because this is not a solid thing.
It's not solid.
Can I try
So
to hold it up?
sometimes you want to try to hold it up?
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a strategy. Good job. You already know what I'm planning on doing. And maybe I put this a little too far, but you're right. I folded a piece of paper. I did it earlier. But you're right. When we have something folded, and sometimes it's like those trials, you know, sometimes we have those hardships. We have trials like this, and we put them here, and let's see. Let's see, can we put it on there? It
holds it.
It holds. Isn't it interesting?
see.
You want to try yours? Okay, let's see if your paper will work. Let's see if your paper will work. I'll let you do it because I don't want to get in trouble if I do it wrong.
I need to.
Okay. Okay. We can try it a little closer.
Flimsy, though.
Well, let's see. Let her try it.
It keeps falling.
Okay. Oh, now the book fell, and maybe you can try it this way, and maybe you want to try it, and maybe it'll work.
Wow!
We simply need to just trust Jesus. Let's sing a song about that. Can you play that for us?
Yes, I can.
All right.
Jesus heard the soldiers plea, the servant homesick as he could be. Then Jesus spoke with gentle grace, and healing came into that place. The servant jumped out of bed, no more sickness in his head. He was happy, strong, and free, a miracle for all to see. So like a soldier, trust Jesus, he'll guide you along the way. With every step you'll see his power, then you'll trust him and obey. So like a soldier, trust Jesus, he'll guide you along the way. With every step you'll see his power, then you'll trust him and obey. Jesus heard the soldiers plead, the servant homesick as he could be. Then Jesus spoke with gentle grace, and healing came into that place. The servant jumped out of bed, no more sickness in his head. He was happy, strong, and free, a miracle for all to see. So like a soldier, trust Jesus, he'll guide you along the way. With every step you'll see his power, then you'll trust him and obey. So like a soldier, trust Jesus, he'll guide you along the way. With every step you'll see his power, then you'll trust him and obey. With every step you'll see his power, then you'll trust him and obey.
Oh, I do want to obey his power. Through him, we can do all things, right?
Yeah.
It says we can do everything. Are you ready for a few questions? Let's see. Why did the Jewish elders plead for the centurion servant to be healed? Was it A, because he was a Pharisee and was kind to the Jews? B, because he was a high priest and was unkind to the Jewish leaders? Or C, because he was a commander in the Roman army and helped build the synagogue?
A. C.
You're right, it was C, because he commanded the Roman army and helped the Jewish community. We want to be about helping others, right? And help others to grow their faith so we can be strong in Jesus. Don't you want to be strong in Jesus?
Yeah.
Yes, we invite you to be strong and look for Jesus as your light. We'll see you in the next Jesus My Light. Bye!
Bye!